I'm just couching it, I'm on top of it. Got a lot of topics popping off with Nathan Sackett. They be busting balls so all of y'all can laugh it out a bit. I got golf withdrawals and fighting cars that need to be predicted. I'm just couching it, Nathan Sackett. I'm just couching it.
And we're back.
Nathan
Gotta have me that good stuff. All right, we'll end it there. You know what he says. We're here with Nick, Zach, myself, and our friend, co-worker, and the man, the myth, the legend, Brian Hunter.
Thank you.
Brother B is Brother
back.
B.
Hell yeah.
Bronxy.
Well, we were here that one time, the last time I was here, and we gave tribute to the cat. Remember the cat, your friend's cat? That hurt. Mm-hmm. But, you actually care. You know what I'm saying? Your heart goes out, and you're just like, family cat.
I remember that, yeah.
We do care, AJ, Eversoul. Shout out again. So we got the Motorfest up. Might talk about that. That's the hot game of the week right now. We got some football topics. We got some basketball topics, and we got story time. We got Hunter in the building. So we'll start with Nick. What's on your mind, man? What's going on? It's kind of
I'm happy Brian Hunter's here right now because now we can kind of put fantasy football off to the side. Don't need to really delve into the whole
we can
undefeated. Let's go 0-4.
0-4.
Whatever.
4-0.
Hell yeah. It's
1-3.
so bad, dude. It's so bad. And I can't even drop players that I want to drop.
I can't even lose.
Yeah, we can't drop players that we want to drop, Zach.
Fucked.
Going on with that rule,
fucked.
dude.
Did you guys ever do any little
Studs
league
are
when you were a
undroppable,
kid?
man.
Dude, fucking
Did you ever
No, they should be because I can pick up better people week by week. That's how you win in our like a small.
I'm ready for that waiver wire to go through.
Because I can't continue on just like barely losing, and that's the thing. It's barely losing each week, which sucks. But like I've got a few leagues going. It's just it sucks for me because the one that we're all in, the podcast one, that's the one I'm doing the worst in. It's not the worst though because that's the only league I'm in that is there's no money involved, so it's not that bad. It's just like I hate losing every week,
for sure.
But this week in my other league I picked up. Oh, I was gonna tell you about this. I was super hype. I did a last minute swap. I picked up Seattle's defense last minute and played them. And I started the game Monday night with a 1% chance of winning. And I'm just sitting there, just tick, sack,
Cowboys
fumble.
saved me. I picked them up.
Yep.
Just swapping out defenses, man.
And I was just like, damn. It was, which looking at it, I don't know. It's so hard when you look at because we all do have studs on our team. So it's like, well, you're not going to play your studs. But when your studs don't show, that's where it's like,
yeah,
come on, fellas. Like the only guy on my team that was really doing work was CMC.
I sat a couple studs last week. One paid off, one didn't.
You said Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry,
yeah.
and then he throws a touchdown pass.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, yeah, that's my luck. And then Jalen Hurts, I was like,
J-Love, yeah.
I put in J Love instead, which J Love had a good 18 fantasy points for me.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad showing.
But I can't rely on the Philadelphia shove into the end zone. Like I can't rely on those 1 yard QB sneak touchdowns to win a game.
I know.
What about if they're losing all the way past the half, and then all of a sudden, from the third to the fourth, they come up and they win by one, and it's a low.
You mean the Green Bay Packers?
It's a low scoring game, and it just all right. Sure, it's a freaking win, but it's a suck win. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I don't care who's winning, who's losing.
But at the end of the day, it wins a win when you're watching.
Dub's a dub.
I know, but you know what? It was a pretty pitiful freaking one.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. It makes you want to sit players that you shouldn't sit.
Exactly.
You get in your head.
Yep, you get in your head.
You look at it and you're just like,
So that's why it's weird because I'm doing good in 3 of my leagues, and I'm doing just the worst I could possibly do. Like, it just doesn't, for me, it doesn't make sense. I'm winning in these other leagues. I'm doing so well in these other leagues. And I'm just like looking at our league and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do?
What's going
what do
on
I do?
here?
What do I don't, like my guys, I'm scoring so many points. I'm just losing.
Could you have done homework that got it
I'm
better
just
to
doing the Just
study
Couchin'
them?
It league. That's all I'm doing. I put all my focus into it.
I'm only in one
happy
league as
about
well. Because that's all I was invited to.
I've been in
Can't you just do homework and
the
come
other,
see the
the other
yeah.
two leagues. I've been doing the other two leagues for probably like 6 years now.
Oh, they're
I
what are
definitely
those
want in
called?
on that. What is it?
Oh,
Consent.
the confidence pool.
Confidence pool.
Dude, I'm
Even if
doing
it's not that one,
really-
that type of
I'm doing really good in that one.
betting
Yeah.
is dope. Yahoo looks pretty.
Yeah.
I've been doing some over unders. I won. I bet $10 and I won 30. I took the over on Zach Wilson and I took the under on Travis Kelce. Actually, I went off the script, and it paid me. So I was happy about that one.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going week by week.
We got to get to Brother B now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
We'll move on from fantasy.
Well, what comes to mind is actually fishing. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Now you're
Zach,
talking my
Zach is like a
language.
fishing guru. We've been together alone. You know, I'm not going to tell him you came to my house and
Whoa!
he shut his car off and his keys were home on a counter.
Yeah, we're not.
There's no need for that.
We don't need to say that.
But we went fishing.
No, that's actually a true story though. I went to his house and my fucking key fob. I left my key fob at home and I must have like removed it from the vehicle.
But he made it to the house. I'm just thinking
Man.
realistically.
So I had to drive.
Here.
I had to drive with him
I
back
said,
to my house.
so you went in the house when you were at the house?
You started your car.
Yeah.
You took
Went
your
inside.
keys.
went
Back
inside to look
inside.
for something.
Yeah.
To look for something. Then you set your keys down, and then you found whatever you were looking for.
Process of elimination.
and then
it
you
was
went
perfect.
back to
It
the
was
car
great.
and drove his ass across town to
Brian, I
Hunter's
can't find my
house.
keys. Find my keys. I said, what did
Turned
you do?
his car off
What'd you
when
do?
he got to Hunter's
It
house
was
and was like, oh.
See, this is new cars.
Hold on.
Other cars, we would never have
is
that
not
problem
good.
because the car's in the driveway, the keys are in the ignition.
Yep.
I was
You didn't
bozo
lose
the
him.
week there.
That's push
But
to
anyway,
start.
Happens to the best of us.
this guy, I loved him. Before he'd come to work, he'd fish 2 hours. You know, I admired this guy, Zach. He would fish, you know what I'm saying? Just guru, hey, I got this, I got that. He'd video everything he did, right? How you not see it? And so, I don't know, between saltwater and freshwater, I've been here since 92. I moved here in 1992. And the waters here are amazing. I mean, the fish you catch here are like crappies, bluegills, walleye. I mean, just the sky's the limit. I don't think I ever caught a carp. My son Dylan caught a carp. You know,
I
we had
caught a
little-
carp. They're the ones that
Yeah.
are super
Goldfish, big
invasive,
goldfish.
right? You
Yeah.
don't like them?
Make a mess. They dirty
Yeah.
everything up.
In
Supposed to
Waterloo,
throw 'em on the lake.
Yep.
We wrote a song about that.
I just went to a place that had seafood platters, so if you couldn't choose if you wanted like walleye or if you wanted crappie or bluegill or what you wanted, they had all of it. But they had platters like
Where was it?
different
Where
platters.
was it?
It was Bridges.
Oh, Bridges?
Golf course.
Britches.
Okay.
Yeah, and honestly, that's I've been trying fish fries everywhere in Madison. That's my favorite one. That ranks number one.
Oh,
Bridges fish fry?
The Bridges fish fry is number one. It's so good.
We've been on a little mission ourselves.
yeah, we've been doing Moscow mule testing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Not with we're not busting out the camera yet.
Yeah.
But
We're seeing what's out there, seeing what's good, seeing
That's what I've been doing with the
dude,
fish
it's
fries.
weird because the Moscow Mule is super simple to make, but people fuck it up. A lot of bars
believe that.
fuck it up.
yeah,
It's weird.
Yeah, it's not hard to fuck up. You can't really fuck up a fish fry too bad, but there are ones that like set themselves apart. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, this was
Yeah.
good.
Pooley's is pretty
the barrel
good, but
has a good fish fry.
The barrel in,
The
yeah.
barrel- Yeah, the barrel
in,
does.
Yeah.
Check that out.
the one thing that I
Yeah,
Chico's
that-
Viva Tap. That's
Pooley's
the
had a
name
lot
of
of breading one time. Like
Dude,
a
Pooley's
is good.
A lot of
Pooley's
breading,
is-
but every other time it's been
The
really
only
good.
thing with Pooley's is it's a standard cod fish fry. There's
Yeah, it's like
nothing
something
to
you
it.
could throw in
you
the
know,
oven at home, kinda.
Is it
exactly.
frozen? They just cook it and boom.
They have them. They actually, we used to work there. You remember seeing those? They used to have those things.
You don't even need a
soaking,
fork,
dude.
man. You can just pick them up. They're
Those
like
are-
big fish sticks, like monster fish
they
sticks.
they were really really good, but it was your plain Jane fish fry.
For sure.
You know, it was.
Yeah.
You know what you were getting, but it was good. You know, and
Decent.
I mean, the 5-piece with
Yeah.
fries was like, dude, you walk that plate out and
Yo,
it's just
fuck yeah.
tumbling off the plate. Like,
Yeah.
It's good. It was good for the price for sure.
Gotta get the 5-piece though.
Gotta get the 5-piece because then you got leftovers if you don't eat it.
Well, you go old
Put
classic.
it in the air fryer.
Hey, old classic
yeah.
restaurant like Rex's Innkeeper in Wanakee. Man, it's just the walleye is killer. You want it fried, and it's big. It's on the plate.
It's a huge,
They're very consistent. Consistent.
The barrel has good walleye.
Dude, you're so
Barrel?
full.
Yep. That's we had that.
Yep.
That one. Okay,
Oh,
I
you
And
say
they have the
barrel, You mean
bluegill.
Cracker Barrel?
No,
The
it's
barrel.
Yo,
it's
Brian,
out between
Brian
Sun
loves
Prairie and
the
Marshall.
Cracker Barrel fish. He
Well, they got a
swears
good
by it.
breading. No, they really do. They've been consistent for.
So-
I went to Cracker Barrel in Knoxville, in Kentucky, when they first opened them.
He's always
no,
telling me
the-
about Cracker Barrel.
40
The
years.
owner of the barrel comes in to
50,
get his car done.
Yeah, he was just in the other day.
Our shit sometimes. He's cool. It's
He's
in
super cool.
Deansville, in between Marshall and Sun Prairie.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a nice little hole in the wall. It's actually really big.
It's a nice,
A lot of
I think
seasoning
there's
to get in with
apartment.
your
There's like
kids.
it's like a barn with apartments above it.
yeah.
There's
and
the bar on the bottom, and then like the backside, there's like a whole area for like events and
across
stuff.
the street. They do wedding. It's like a
Yeah.
venue. Yeah,
It's just a little spot in the middle of nowhere, basically.
Sounds like I
good
wanna-
food. Their
sounds like I
wings.
wa- sounds like I
dude,
wanna
their
hit
wings
it.
too. Yeah,
Take the wife to that one.
that's one of those like small. That's what we should start doing. Is like, the not necessarily specific things, but like small town bar reviews.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what does the
I'm
bar
all
as a
for that.
whole have to
Wisconsin,
offer?
like the hole in the wall.
Yeah, we got some good
Whether
shit
it's
over
downtown Madison, you go to Knoxville, or out in frickin' Marshall, or you ever been to Easy Landing? Out towards Columbus?
I don't know.
Dude, it's literally like four corner stop, this little house on the corner that you go in, and I was like, oh, this is a bar that they built in the 80s, and it got lost in time.
Nice.
It's awesome, dude.
Damn.
It's They got good fish fry there too.
Over on like the southwest side, there's Toby's too. Toby's.
Yep.
Toby's. What
That's
do we have here? Chicken licks.
surf and
Chicken
turf.
licks.
Probably the.
Chicken Licks is really good.
Have you been there, Zach? That's
It's right
one.
off
I don't
what,
think I've been
N?
there.
Yeah, it's
Rings
on.
a bell too.
It's
I've
on
heard
N. It used to
but-
be Chicken Lips, but they got sued, so they changed it to Chicken Licks.
Oh, even better.
It's
Yeah.
a house.
It's
That is a house.
it's a house.
Wow.
Turned into a bar for sure.
Yeah.
That place has good food. Cash only. You know it's a good spot if it's cash.
If it's cash only, you know, yeah,
Yeah, it's a good
exactly.
you know you're in a good spot, and they probably have good food too.
Well, down in the Carolinas, Hilton Head Island, you got Crazy Crab. You got all these restaurants that have been there forever. I'm going back like 38 years. We opened up Truffles and Sea Pines, a PGA Tour. And then all the fish, man, on the land, we would catch tons of shrimp. I would take a two-man sailboat, pull the sail off, go out, load it up with shrimp with the net, and fill it. I got 15 gallons barrels full.
That's like
of shrimp.
legit fresh
I come
seafood.
back,
That's
then I go
where it's
take
at,
my
dude.
Army burlap bag. I take my truck. I go down to the bridge. I get oysters, fill it up, fill half of my truck full of oysters. Instead of catching the crabs, I could buy a bushel for $14. So I grabbed that.
But it's
We
fresh
get-
too,
We
right?
get a keg of beer. It's all still
Yeah,
alive, kicking.
right.
Got the heads on and everything. We have the biggest party in Hilton. Now you have a big tin roof. You have a fire going and stuff rinsed off, cooking, keg at the end. Everybody just, man, you just eat. And you didn't pay a thing. You just went and got it. Okay? You can live off the land.
That's how it used to be.
These
Fuck
people
yeah,
freezing
man.
in
That's how it
New York
used to be,
City,
dude.
freezing homeless. I would be in Hilton Head Island down in the Carolinas and living off the land. And you don't have to feed me because I'll feed myself. And I get to sit on the street corner to get the money because
It's
I'll
that
make
community. The
I tried
community
oysters with Nate.
coming together. Dude, oysters are those are good.
In New Orleans.
Let me tell you my story about oysters. You see them, they're hermaphrodite, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Aphrodisiac.
Whoa, what the fuck?
They're what the fuck? They're an aphrodisiac.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Not
They
a
make your blood
hermaphrodite.
flow.
Yeah.
How about
And
that?
they get you in the mood.
I thought that was a Oh, no,
Nah,
I'm just kidding. I'm
That's
just
got
kidding.
both the
Okay,
parts.
so it's an aphrodisiac.
Boosts your libido.
It's an aphrodisiac,
There you
and man, like you think about it, and you're like, "Fuck, I really want to like
This
these.
slimy
Like,
ass bugger.
I want to like it a lot." And the first one with some lime juice, maybe a little of that shrimp sauce
Yep.
or some spicy sauce,
Garlic, yeah.
is really good. And then the second one kind of tastes like a booger.
I'm in the same boat as you.
But
Dude,
that
no
first
pun
one,
intended.
like, but you have to order a plate of 6.
But that's why we
dude.
steamed them, guys. We would steam them. That's why we'd cook them.
Like the group
Nah,
we were in
cook
was
'em.
perfect.
I'll
They'll
get
be
a dozen.
harder.
It was
Dude,
you and your girl and me and my girl, and we just got 6 or whatever.
Yep.
And then
See, that was perfect.
Ah,
6
dude.
for 4 people.
Funny.
Hannah and I, we've gone to that downtown place. I can't remember what it's called.
It's like an oyster bar, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's called
Tempest.
Tempest.
No. Tempest.
No.
It's just because to
You
make
go
yourself
here?
cool to do it. You know
Well,
what I mean?
it's just a nice. It's like a steakhouse.
Cocktail sauce
It's
in
like a
it.
steakhouse
I mean, you
oyster
get a
bar.
shell in your mouth.
Brian,
it brings
it's
back
in.
memories.
Nah.
It's
No.
in.
No.
Tip.
It's not even that, dude. It's the saltiness. It's if you can get past the texture, like that's the only thing that turns people off because the flavor's there.
did we just make a Facebook reel?
The flavor's
Made
there.
a couple.
Yeah.
You put a little sriracha on there, even or like whatever little chili sauce they got. Oh,
Yeah, it's like a.
I love oysters, dude. I do enjoy. I like the big ones too, because you
See,
can get.
I like the small ones.
See, that's why Hannah's like, I just want the small. I'm
I only
like,
have
dude,
one.
I want one that I like. You gotta mix it up
It's a
in there,
freaking
and
tongue.
you just. Yeah, dude.
I
Them
know.
crawfish, I'm getting
and
real
you just,
good at eating
that's
them
the thing. You don't even
motherfuckers.
need to chew it. You just it's
I'm a
the
pro
taste.
now.
You don't need to
Oh,
chew
yeah.
it.
I like
I'm
you
a
put
put
it
it in your
It's
mouth.
like clams. It's like
Swish it around a little bit.
Just steam it. Just cook it, and you'll eat more. And then my brothers had this big thing because they have shrimp oils, crab oils down
those-
there.
that's what's
we
up.
do them
Yeah,
all
yeah,
different
yeah,
here.
dude.
Well, what happened was they had this thing in the barrel, just soaking them in lime or water. Well, what is it? It's raccoon. I'm like, really?
Really?
Guys, no, they took this raccoon, they made it like it was a barbecue. Like you'd see a big pan, it would come out, they had several loaves of bread. And these guys have been drinking all day, and my brother, we owned 115 units, apartments in Hilton Head Island, and he managed them, and whatever. And they would just put them on sandwiches and they'd eat it. I would just grab a piece of it off, and I would just taste it. I was thinking rabies. I'm like, I'm just not ready to get a big needle in my stomach right now. So I would eat discreetly, and it was just like
They eat garbage.
they eat raccoon. Well, but in Hilton Head, it's great. They're eating oysters. They're eating everything that we're eating. So if you want raccoons, you want to eat them there.
I guess
The
you're
deers
right.
are big. The deers there are big as dogs, like a little dog.
Like a little baby deer.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, you go fishing and the water's brackish. You see crabs in there. The alligators trying to get your freaking pole. You're like, oh, you son of a gun. And you catch spot tail bass, 27 inches. You son of a gun. The cranes are standing there because they want your bait. My dad, quit giving them the freaking bait. I know we got a lot of it, but it's like,
You guys ever fuck up an alligator?
yeah, I have many stories.
You ever eat it? Yeah.
And
How's that?
It's kind of like, it tastes swampy.
Yeah.
Like if you eat
I think I've had it
frog,
once. I've had it
tastes
once,
like
and it was
pond.
like
It tastes like a pond. You bite it, you taste it, and it
I don't think I've had frog before, but I've
I
had
never had
alligator,
frog
and it
legs.
was like
was gross.
I'm
It
a
was at a
little-
It was
Marriott Hotel. In
kind of
I've
this-
heard it's good if you can get past
like the
fact that it's
fishy-
bad.
Someone ordered the frog legs, but they didn't have them.
I don't do frog.
Or we wanted to. That's right. McKenna wanted to try them, and I was like, "All right, I'm
Oh,
about
in
to- I'm
Louisiana?
about to try this."
Yeah,
with
we
you.
were. Yeah,
I'm like, I'm about to go on this
I don't
endeavor
know.
with you, and then they didn't have them.
See, I'm down to
And I was
try
like-
anything.
It was just
Same.
like
I
pond,
just
yeah.
green pond. It's
what did we
gross.
try at
Guys, it's gross.
Buckhorn Exchange?
It was gross.
Quail, pheasant.
What's her? Leanne got the quail.
Quail.
It was 2 birds. She got 2 birds.
and then there was like some weird. We got bison,
You got the elk and bison.
elk and
steak.
bison.
Yeah, it was like the special, and then I think I got like a badass dry aged prime rib or something like
Yeah,
that.
and nothing was
I
gamey.
can't. Yeah,
That place was sick.
the
Shout out to
bison.
Rob
You had
for
the
that one.
bison one. Yeah, the bison was
sick.
really good.
What's that restaurant
What'd you have?
uptown
Like a
where
burger, like a
sh-
bison
A
burger?
steak.
It was just
Oh,
like a
steak.
steak. Yeah.
Steak.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
And then
dude.
I think
with
the-
like a weird like blueberry glaze. I remember it. Yours was the best. That bison.
That shit was
or
fire.
It was either the bison or the elk. One of them had
Elk is pretty.
some blueberry.
I think it was the elk.
glaze,
To be
and I
honest,
was
now
like,
that you say that, Zach,
Oh, dude,
That's
it was
good.
so good.
That's good dining.
Yeah, it was really good.
and that was only like a fraction of the menu. They have so many cool stuff there. What about an owl? Have you ever seen that without its feathers?
No.
Can't feed.
I thought you
can't,
were gonna ask if we ever ate an owl.
It's like a cat,
can't
right?
feed a family with an owl. I'll tell you that right now.
I
Nothing there?
think that's illegal.
Yeah.
I don't.
No,
think
it's a Theo
you're-
Von skit.
That
Fucking Joe Rogan.
Thanksgiving one.
Yeah. It's like, man, I knew some people that let's just say you can't feed a family with an owl.
I
guess without the feathers, it's just like a little like.
Dude, that
fucking
reminds
nothing.
me of the Netflix show. I can't think of it. With Frank. Shameless.
Oh, we're
When
watching
he-
that right now.
When Carl kills the bald eagle.
Oh shit!
He kills the bald eagle, and they're like, "Well, we're not gonna let it go to waste. Put it in the freezer."
Yeah, dude. Shit was funny.
Well, you know it's eating good, right?
Oh
The
man,
Eagle's eating better than all of them.
Yeah, definitely.
oh man, it is fun to like try new things like that, where something that's a little out of your comfort zone. Like for me, oysters was a weird one for me, but when I it was just I just enjoy them.
If you get them live and you go
Right.
down, you grab them, you fill the truck up, and you cook them, you rinse them.
I just love seafood though. I'm a
Yeah.
seafood guy.
Come on,
I
everything
love
there.
There's something about living
Salt.
off the land.
Right.
Like I watch Catching Cooks. Like
Yep.
basically that's all I watch on my YouTube is Catching Cooks. And it's like, dude, these dudes are like on a different level as far as like what grosses them out. Like
I eat
First-
beef tongue. I can eat that.
first thing these guys do when they catch their
good
first
shit.
fish, they fillet it, open the stomach, and they're
You
like,
have to.
let's see what he's eating.
Yeah.
Pop it out like a little fucking, you just squeeze it out, and they're like, all right, this is what my bait needs to look like. Because you see exactly what these fish are
Color, too, huh?
eating.
Yeah.
Color. So you're like, oh, they're eating little jack flies or whatever those things are called.
Right.
So
the
you,
ones with the tails on them or something.
Yeah, so you're like, okay, I need my bait to look like that.
Yep.
What the
And then you
fuck?
start catching them like way easier.
Damn.
Yeah, like these
That's
dudes
crazy.
have it down. That's why I was like, fucking, if we ever go out ice fishing, we're bringing a pot and pan. Like, we're cooking right there, dude.
Yeah, we could do that. We could
And
even
it's
do
more
that.
that's honestly the most satisfying thing about like
I don't want to fish
hunting
to
and
catch
fishing
release.
and all of that stuff. It's
the
just
energy transfer.
I'm
It's-
like you
it's
guys, eating.
being-
Yep.
I'm the one that did this. I'm the one that sat out here. I'm the one that caught it. I'm the one that, reeled it in, pulled the trigger, cleaned it out.
Yeah.
We got
hooked
depth
it,
finders. We
you
see
know,
the fish
all this
coming, man.
stuff,
You're
and
sitting right there.
You see it
Totally
from,
cool.
that's where it is like from farm to table
Yep.
instantly or whatever they say. And it's, if you're the one being a part of that process, the more involved in that process you can be, the more satisfying it is. And it does make me like, I don't know, you always see like the people, all the vegan people that are like, oh, killing animals is this and this, and it's like, okay,
Shut the fuck up.
I still have deer meat from my deer last year. Like,
Yeah. Well, that to Donald Cerrone.
we use it regularly. We grind it up as we need it, and it's
We're just tuning
and
that
it's
bullshit
lean.
out.
right. It's
It's very
so
lean. It's
and
good.
it's so satisfying because it's like I don't need to go to the fucking grocery store. Let me just thaw out a little bit of venison, and then instead of doing ground beef, we'll do ground venison and spaghetti.
Perfect.
And it's like all it takes is a little bit of time and effort, and it makes when you're eating it, it makes that time and effort more worth it. You know,
100%,
because
yeah.
you're like, I'm feeding myself. What else do I need to survive besides food
That
and
reminds me of
water and shelter?
Passing around that pheasant.
It's like, yeah, literally stuff like that too. I can't wait. Pheasant season's
And it's all
opening.
dark meat too. Jimmy turned me on to it.
Yep.
And the geese were dark. Barry's like, my twin brother's hanging out, and he's like,
Barry.
hey, he's like, look at that little baby alligator. So I walk down up to my knees. I'm gonna freaking go grab him.
Grab his ass.
So I'm walking down. I'm going to get him, and I'm just about to reach. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Then a 10-foot mom pops up there, and she's hissing like a snake. Snake without freaking. Oh, dude, it was weird. And I'm like, all right, now I'm not even looking at that because I'm looking at this 10-footer because he's behind me, and it's a 4-foot incline, and I'm 2 feet in the mud standing there, and I did not grab that baby, and I'm looking at her.
You're done. If it makes a move
it
on
didn't-
you, you're
no,
done.
he's in my way.
But that's what I'm
twins.
saying.
Twins
Don't
think
matter.
alike.
It doesn't matter if anyone's in your way.
Dude, he was focused. He's like on 3. That's what I'm thinking. I am running. So on 1, 2, 3, I turn around. He's just running clockwork. Dude, we ran right up out of there. And it's like kids live here. These apartment units and there's alligators, everything here. This is dangerous.
Dude, you ever
man.
see those videos of like you see him just creeping on the edge?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
You ever see him just like the alligators are just creeping on the edge, and all of a sudden they're like fresh out of water.
That's
They're just
nice.
like running at something out of water. You don't have time. You're not gonna be faster than an alligator. You're not.
No, on land
And
maybe.
you're
But if
in the water.
Maybe
though.
on land.
I would
Nah, if you're, dude, even if you're on the edge of the water, that thing's gonna jump out at you. Like, dude, they're way fast. You got like a solid 3 feet from the edge of the water where you're fucked.
It was memorable. It
If
was a
that
memorable
thing-
moment.
If
You
that
will
thing's
never,
close
ever.
enough and it jumps at you,
Mm.
it's gonna
We
take
made it.
a
We got
bite.
out of there. We ran. It didn't come after us, and it was like,
That's-
this is not good. And there's, blue coral crabs standing there because it's brackish water. You're like, this is weird.
Did you see any sharks there?
Spot-tailed bass. No sharks.
Really?
No, not in there. They
Nice.
got to get in to get under. It's just not happening. But it's just kind of dangerous. You just can't be like Florida's even worse. You have crocodiles. They have alligators. They got crocs, longer noses, and things we don't even know about.
Yeah,
And
that
snakes,
Yeah,
with tons
the
of
Everglades
snakes.
is sketch.
Copperheads are like 20 in a row swimming, 20 in a row, 20, and you're trying to fish, and there's like all these copperheads. You're like, dude, what are we doing? We're dressed like this. This is not how you dress walking around. It's
No.
way hot.
No.
But extremely dangerous.
No.
There's diamondbacks, a hella diamondbacks in Florida, and what's crazy is they're protected.
Of course.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
Usually they just put.
if you
stuff on
feel
the
like you're
menu
in
if it's
danger,
big.
you can probably. But like, if you go out of your way to hunt those things, you're fucking getting in trouble.
Poaching.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm sure there's like rules, like, oh, it was in my house, fucking, I killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so weird. It's more for little kids and dogs. The rattlesnake diamondback is what I've heard, but it can fuck up an adult.
Oh, dude,
It
that
won't
thing
kill you.
That
but
thing could.
It's like the younger
I
ones are
mean,
more poisonous.
If you don't get it, if you don't go to the hospital
yeah,
right away,
if you're not
gonna
treated,
die.
you're dead.
Damn.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't do snakes or spiders.
Well, you're going to come across things in different, whatever state you're in, wherever you're visiting, pay attention.
So okay,
There's no snakes in Hawaii.
let's go to
There's
the
no snakes in
opposite
Hawaii.
side of the.
Move to Hawaii. There's no
He's
snakes.
jumping. He's
Well,
jumping.
okay, no, you
Let me see
you
that
brought
hammer.
it up. I was gonna ask him about
Hammer.
snow days
Draw it.
in Boston when you were younger.
Surprised you're able to catch
You
that.
gotta add me to your fantasy team, bro.
Yeah.
But since you brought up Hawaii, and we got this up here, this is the Crew Motor Fest. It's in Hawaii. It's actually really cool because I think it's basically based off Google Earth. Like it's
Oh, really?
pretty fucking accurate to actual Hawaii. So it'd be
Interesting.
cool. I don't know if it's the island you were on, but every time I fucking am playing this, I'm like, damn, Nick's fucking maybe been on this road. And last night,
It's
you're like, you kind of fucking, you're what you were talking about. You get your class reunion with your friends.
it's their wedding.
Yeah, but you still get to see your homies.
Yeah.
So you might be able to go like revisit all your fucking spots. You know, like
dude, there's some crazy
And it's live and it's
spots.
accurate. It's like Google.
There's some
Map.
crazy spots.
it's
in Hawaii.
very accurate. So the first two games were Crew 1 and 2, and it was like a slimmed down version of the United States.
But if you grew up there, you'd know.
And there's still spots where if you pass it, you're like, wow, this is
Wow.
exactly.
Pretty
Madison
cool.
didn't really make it into it, of course, but
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
all right.
I wonder.
It's a fun game, man.
Yeah, so what I was going to say is like I noticed when I was in school younger, I had a shit ton of snow days. Did you have a lot of snow days when you were younger?
In New York, it was different back in the 60s and 70s. Winter was winter. 3 foot of snow. Buses would tromp through some pretty good stuff. I mean, it was amazing. We had fun. We'd hitch on the back of them and, ride the bus to school on the back of the bus. So, yeah, it was cold too. But Wisconsin to me is even colder. You know what I'm saying? I live out on a farm. We got all kinds of wind, trees, and 37 below zero is like freak. My brother Dennis came here for Thanksgiving when my daughter and wife went to the Macy's parade and they were doing the DeForest and all dancing. Well, we're here. He gets here. I pick him up in Milwaukee. It's like 14 with the wind blowing in my garage. And he's like, dude, it's so cold here. I said, well, I told you to bring clothes. Bring clothes. He said, I don't have any. You live on an island. You dress like this guy. This is the clothes you have in Hilton Head. Okay? So when I moved here, I had no clothes. So what do? You buy
Walmart.
clothes. You just buy clothes. denim jeans, Levi's, Farmer Fleet boots, blah blah blah.
Yeah, dude.
Before you know it, you're a local.
My dad was the Grand Marshal of Hilton Head Island. Okay, my whole family moved there. 38 years ago? We were there a very, very long time. We had a wonderful time. My brother Dennis opened up Del Vecchio's restaurant, his wife's last name, an Italian restaurant, pizzeria, and 15 years he ran that. Now my nephew has 2 different restaurants, Al's Kitchen. It's called New Mood Good Food, and it's real quality.
Who do say what?
New Mood Good Food.
I like that.
And it is absolutely the bomb. Absolutely. So we hope to go down there every year to, see my family, because all nieces and nephews, now the kids are having kids. It's like, wait a minute, where are we? Dad, you are the Pops. I'm not Pop. Pops is Pop, but he's dead. I'm like, oh, so now I'm Pops. It's kind of hard to I thought Pops was Pops. I guess I'm Pops. So totally cool. Yeah. I mean, I have to accept it, and I am the old man, and it's fun. It's a lot. Kids are growing up. They get stupid, and then they learn from it. And they get off the crap that they're playing with, and they realize they can't do it no more. And it's just, sobriety kind of comes in different ways and directions for people. And it was just, even my own kid, my own boy, middle one, oldest one, kids, they all get high. They're going to do it. They do that. That's just what they do. You tell them, don't do it. The reefer, the marijuana. back in the day.
The devil's lettuce.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Lord.
Don't even know what that is.
But you tell them not to, and they do it. And then all of a sudden, it's over. They don't do it. And you're like, interesting. So it's cool. I mean, it's just amazing.
Or they keep doing it.
Are you talking about that crypto chronic, dog?
And they just keep getting high.
Yeah, Dad, we were out swimming. It's really, it's 30 below zero. You swimming? You ain't swimming. Unless you went to YMCA, you ain't swimming out in these waters.
My eyes, I was at the pool.
Right. It worked, but it's not.
It's fucking February.
Nice.
Shit. All right. We're at the 30-minute mark, guys.
4-3.
It was a good episode. Is there anything else you guys want to...
Just nice to see you guys just stop and not work. Isn't that nice?
It's
Stop the world, just done.
I've got a repair order in my car, don't worry. I brought the work home with me.
Well, good. Yeah. Congratulations again. Someday he's going to have a baby, and we're excited about that.
Repair order.
Little Chang.
Oh, yeah.
Good, thank you.
We're not talking about
A couple things.
addiction to
Fantasy
hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs. Dude, we had a... Okay, hold on. Before we sign off, I made a joke because Nick's like super into hard-boiled eggs.
Dude,
and
I
it's
got
like,
a thing going. I eat so many hard-boiled eggs.
Do you love
I
hard-boiled
salad.
eggs?
I love egg
Is it
salad.
affecting your relationship?
Wow, I see what this is.
Here at Just Couchin' It Podcast, we have this brand new cream for you. You put it on your butt. It's called hard-boiled egg away.
Hard-boiled egg away.
Wow.
Don't, are you ever going in for a goodnight kiss and then you get called out? What's in your mouth? And you're like,
She smells it, too.
is that a hard-boiled egg?
No.
No.
I'm done with you.
And you don't get that
Get outta
goodnight
here.
kiss.
I'm done. Get out.
Are you sick of sleeping on
I
the
did
couch because
not-
your butt stinks
I
too
did
much?
not get that
Brush your
kiss.
teeth.
I did not, in fact, get that kiss.
I did not know this happened.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude. I turn around.
Wow.
She always knows because I'll be wrestling around in the kitchen. I'll be just like, dig, dig, dig. Like, hit it real quick on the
Cracking
counter, and then you just roll it. If you just roll the egg, it'll crack. You don't have to, keep pounding on the counter. You do it real quick. Then you just peel it, rinse it off real quick.
He knows how to discreetly peel eggs.
Dude, a little dab of salt, maybe a
Get a
little
crumb.
dab of sriracha on there.
Dude.
And you just, one bite.
And you hide it?
You
One
suck
bite.
it through.
One bite, no.
Oh, my goodness.
And
dude.
then one time she came in the kitchen, she was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. Good night. And I had just,
halfway through,
I turned around and I was like,
As long as he doesn't bite it, you
and
kiss.
she went, wait.
Oh,
Took a step back.
fucked.
Do you have a hard-boiled egg in your mouth? I was like,
Smart man.
no. And she was just like,
That's all.
good night. Turned around, walked away. I was like,
I've never heard that
Damn.
happen.
Probably got away with it.
Isn't that
dude.
amazing?
Hard-boiled egg. Dude, I can make 7 at a time. 7 hard-boiled eggs might last me maybe on a good batch 3 nights.
That's some good protein, dude.
3 nights.
Do you make like egg salad with it or what?
No, just straight hard-boiled egg.
Straight up eggs.
Just egg. Yep.
All right.
I'm to the point where I'm like, I might try just not even chewing it. Just to see if I could. You
If
know?
anyone will do that, it would be him.
I know
We
I
don't
can
want you
fit.
to
I know
choke
I
them.
can fit a whole egg in my mouth. Like that's not a problem. But
I've
hard-boiled
seen him
eggs
do a
have,
whole
have a
quick
little
chicken
squish.
sandwich.
You know, like you could.
Oh yeah, it'll go.
They got a little give, so I feel like it would just like, you know,
Do a little oil.
We gotta
Olive
sign
oil.
off.
with soy sauce.
All right, something.
We'll see.
All right, guys.
I love your
Hard-boiled
voice on
eggs.
the show. He's got it.
Hell yeah.
Well, this is our intro.
Oh man, I love hard-boiled eggs. I'm gonna make some when I get home.
All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
In the house.
Shout out to Dane.
Shout out to Dave.
Shout out to Dane.
Shout out to